ultimate NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Looking at the starting five for the Cardinals, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Also Williams out there. Fontecchio is out there with Nurkic. And it's Minot in at the four-man position. They've got Goga Bitadze. Ellis is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Walker, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. So, Tim, relative to the rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin, and as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. Nurkic finds Mitchell. Nurkic setting the pick for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now McCollum following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Finney-Smith offline with his three.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open three.
Minot, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Finney-Smith. McCollum outside. Over Williams. It's good from about 19 feet.
A natural score.
Timeout called, Louisville. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out. Here's Mitchell. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Mitchell's got 14 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And for the Cardinals, we've got Fontecchio. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Nurkic, and it's Larson in at the two-guard spot. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith passes to McCollum. The step-back jumper is good. He's got 10.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum showing you no weakness in his game offensively. If he finds any opening.
Showing up and showing off, Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T.
Pretty early to be over the...
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Ellis. Back to Finney-Smith. And it's Bitadze in the corner. Finney-Smith finds McCollum for the lead. Now Finney-Smith. Mitchell with the steal. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. McCollum is out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Bitadze. And it's Walker in at the 3.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And for Louisville, Vince Williams out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Keon Ellis. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. And for the Cardinals, we've got Vince Williams. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Nurkic is out there with Fontecchio. And it's Minot in at the power forward. You know, Tim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade. And I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
And the shot is good. The Cardinal lead has been cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Ellis. The deep 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Ellis. And he banks in the layup. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Third quarter off to a great start. Offensively, that's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Walker. Pass to Ellis. Batase, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Finney Smith. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From the high post, Nurkic kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. And Mitchell drills the 3.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 42 in the game.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
We've got C.J. McCollum. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Garza in at the center, locking down the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Russell dishes to McCollum. Pass to Garza. Count it, good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Louisville. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. For 3, Payne. Garza pulls it in.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
You ain't right within.